In the more than 3 decades that I've been talking and writing about creativity, I have noticed a very odd happening. All the magazines, Fast Company, Fortune, Wired, they all interchange words like imagination, creativity, and innovation. Sometimes they use creativity when they're talking about the imagination, or imagination when they're talking about creativity, or creativity when they really mean innovation. So I would like to define these three terms. First, the imagination, one of my all-time favorite words. I would like you to imagine something right now. Now, your mind was probably scrambling because I didn't give you any direction, and your mind might have been bouncing around because the imagination without direction is like a wild child out of control. So let's define it a little further. I'd like you to imagine someone you love, or imagine petting your pet. Now I've given direction to the imagination, but still the imagination is an internal process. In a way, it's invisible because nothing has been created. Now what I'd like you to do is to imagine drawing a picture about anything. Could be a face, or even if you're not a good artist. But that's hard, isn't it? Can you see yourself in the process? So when you stop watching this video, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to draw a little picture. Simple little thing. And don't be so hard on yourself. Make it fast. I would draw a palm tree because I love palm trees and I'm not a very good artist. But once you put that expression down on paper, you have created something. So imagination is invisible, but creativity or creative automatically means there has to be some kind of result. Now the result might not be all that great because you can have creative thoughts, you can have creative acts, you can have creative pieces of art. So there's a lot you can do about creating something. But creativity or creative thinking is a way to create. It's a way of challenging the status quo and shaking things up. Now, let's talk about innovation, because creativity really can't be measured. Innovation demands measurement. And that means that when you innovate something, you take something that has been creative or created and you bring it to the marketplace, or you put it into action. So you could have an idea to increase better communication in your team. But in order to do that, you have to write down a plan, and then you have to execute the plan. So innovation really demands three different areas to shake things up, because all innovation takes creative thinking, right? So now we have imagination, which is invisible, creativity, you've actually created something, but so what? And then innovation is to bring it to marketplace, or to create and spot a value or create a value. So innovation, creativity, and the imagination. If you look at the distinction between those three, you can create incredibly powerful thinking and success in your team or organization.